So let's start with congruence.
Okay.
Erickson was remarkably congruent. And when we are congruent, as
Yes,
an
he
NLP
was.
trainer telling you this, an NLP trainer would say a congruence, we exhibit congruence when our internal state, when our internal dialogue or monologue, when our body language, all of these things are sending one consistent message. We detect incongruence as the ellipsis at the end of a sentence. You know, what do you think of my son's new car? It's nice.
It's nice.
It's the ... And you say, but that challenges and looks for the incongruence. Well, you want him to drive into a bridge with that stupid fast car and kill himself? You know, it's that kind of thing. So congruence, when we are working hypnotically, the more congruent we are, the better we can be. And this is one of the reasons why, and don't get us wrong, guys, we are not anti-hypnosis script. People think we are because I railed about them many, many times over the years. So again, you could sort of say they have good evidence.
We write scripts for audios and stuff like that.
But the scripts are to learn and to organize your thoughts. They're not to read at a person. And because if you're reading a script at someone, you're not looking at the person, you're not in a psychodynamic loop with them, and you are not congruent because half of your attention is on this stupid sheet of paper or whatever you're looking at.
Yeah, and I would say that although we take that lesson from the Ericksonian paradigm, it equally applies to the direct hypnosis paradigm, right?
Of course it does,
so
Chris, yes.
You can be a very direct, in your face, like our friend Carl Smith.
Yeah.
He's amazing with direct hypnosis. It's very different than the Ericksonian style, but he will never read a script at someone that is direct style. Similarly, you wouldn't read a script that is Ericksonian conversational style. Just like you wouldn't go to a comedy club and expect a comedian to come out and start reading his jokes to the audience. That would be weird. So that's why we don't think therapists should do the same.
Well, that's good. Now, the other one is looking expectantly. By looking expectantly, Erickson did this awesome thing. If you ever watch him work on video, and you can look on YouTube, there's all kinds of stuff. Erickson wouldn't be offhand. He said, you'll get way more. Right. You'll get much better results with an expectant attitude than an offhand one. When he's looking at the client, he's like this.
For the audio people, Mike is looking expectantly at the camera.
And he's doing this as though he's expecting something to happen. And this sends a very, very powerful nonverbal message to the person on the other end of the look.
Yeah, there's a bit of a lean in and a keeping your eyes focused on the target
while moving your head.
You move your head very slightly.
Yeah, like Jack the frickin' Cobra. Tree snake.
How would you describe the expression on your face?
Wondering.
I guess,
curiosity.
Yeah, very much
a focused curiosity
and wondering. That's it.
Sometimes he'd have a faint smile. Sometimes he wouldn't.
And there's a lesson, I think, in life there where if somebody's talking, you can be curious and listen and intake the information rather than, as Mike and I often do, just interrupt each other all the time.
Now, interesting about the looking expectantly, you know, Chris, and this is serious. Remember, and I can't say much about this, but you know exactly what I'm referring to. Remember, I said I was consulted on 3 murder cases over the years. The third one, the final one, the most recent at any rate, was the only time I was asked to hypnotize the person they knew was the murderer. Right. And you know the whole case in the airport and all this stuff. Anyway, that was a case where I'm looking at him expectantly and I'm thinking, don't let a little smile come to your face. Set him off. I'm actually thinking.
Did they check if he was armed before I did this hypnosis session?
But I'm thinking, imagine. I've got to be close enough to have hypnotic range.
Okay, that's so funny. Anyway,
don't smile. I think you're smirking about his murders.
As we talk about hypnosis here, I am occasionally going to slip in some suggestions around how you can incorporate this in other areas of your life, which is why I said when you're in a conversation, the idea of looking expectantly and being curious is like an open, imagine a funnel. You're taking in information, funneling it towards you. You've got to listen and look expectantly, perhaps,
and
if it's
appropriate. And the key is to put all these together.
Yeah.